are only good for two things: increasing your population in strategy games and working in 18th century textile factories.
Their tiny hands are perfect for operating large, dangerous machines.
But now that draconian child labor laws have turned this corner of humanity into useless layabouts, they have a lot of time for platformers. So here's our review of Over the Hedge. It's summer, and that means movies for kids with voice acting by actors who were big in the 90s. And like the greedy greediness that is the movie video game conglomerate that has taken over the world, it only leads to the video game tie-in.
Wow, it's like the best party ever, only the theme is mayhem.
And this review. This time, it's Over the Hedge. Yes, Over the Hedge, the most biggest current feel-good comedy laugh-out-loud hit for children in hours. This year's Over the Hedge is last year's Madagascar, is last year's Ice Age, is last year's Constantine, is last year's, and so on, and so on, and so on, and so on. The plot of Over the Hedge is simple. A bunch of survivors of a top-sized cruise line have made their way to the surface to survive. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the plot of the last Star Wars movie. No! I don't know, I only review video games. And watch Star Trek 2.0. That show is the bomb. Catch it every night at 11 p.m. here on G4. Anywho, 7-year-olds and man-children like Sessler will tell you that the characters here are a bunch of rabid, evil, smelly lower species that join forces to run riot through this passively wonderful suburban mythology. These creatures sneak into these humans' homes and destroy them like a Philip Seymour Hoffman hotel room. The only things in their way are the exterminator and other woodland creatures like the gopher. Do you know what a gopher can do to a golf course? This, of course, leads to woodland creature fighting woodland creature. Anyhow, the movie may have the voice of Steve Carell or Bruce Willis or Gary Shandling, but the game does not.
We'll discuss this at the log, young lady.
I guess lending voices to video games is beneath these hoity-toity Hollywood liberal elite. Or maybe they knew just how average Over the Hedge truly is.
Chips! Hooray!
It's platforming. We've seen it many times in many different shapes, but it's still platforming. Over the Hedge could not be any simpler.
Okay, guys, this couldn't be any simpler.
Over the Hedge is a summer diversion. Nothing more, nothing less. It's like listening to a Kelly Clarkson song. You like it at first, but quickly forget it once it's over. Then you move on. That's Over the Hedge, my friends.
That's our cue to get this show on the road.
We give Over the Hedge 3 CGI movies blend into each other after a while. Out of 5.
If they couldn't get the big name stars to do the game, you think at least the B-listers would be willing to do it.
Yeah. Alice and Janney, West Wing is over, and the call for trumpet-voiced transsexuals in primetime drama is drawing to a close. Would it kill you to do a freaking video game?
You know, she was really good in 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah, I like her too. All right, Alice and Janney, if you're watching, I'm sorry I called you a tranny.